Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Orange will have to punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Bulldogs offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was 2 big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
They'll keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. He's got it down the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Gets it out quickly. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him in the flat. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. Georgia sends out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Power football with the run. Past the first down marker and still running. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Finds a little space. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Might as well give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Flips it out to the back. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Auburn is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. And if that quarterback can find a little magic a la Cam Newton, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by 10 to Arkansas. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football, early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
Now they'll run the draw. Nice move to pick up yardage. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. Nice route, nice catch by this receiver. What's important for a quarterback throwing the end route to a guy in the slot?
Well, I think he has to have great timing, and I think the receiver needs to get his right depth so that they know exactly where each other is going to be and when the ball is going to be in the air. These two have outstanding timing.
And the Dogs lining up just balls out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And you want to drive a coach nuts. Get in a situation where it's easy and I just got to get a QB sneak and fall forward and I don't take care of the football. Priority number one, mission number one, got to get that snap, got to fall forward. Big time mistake.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to outflank him with the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on! They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got a first down here to open the period. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
From the gun on third down. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. Here's a heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Man, oh man, that defensive end had a great get-off on that play. Exploded out of his three-point stance. He's able to use the swim move and get to the QB.
Syracuse will send out the punt team. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It's complete to the right. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Dogs can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Third and short now from their own 48. Quarterback on the keeper. Finds some fresh air. Wide open spaces. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Looking to throw on first down. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run play action. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Bulldogs getting set on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Got a man. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, going up top. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, and it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced. Use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They march 72 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The pull and throw off the RPO. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Now on 1st down from the 28. From the gun, running back gets to give. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Pulls it and fires to the left. Hard running there. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the 1st half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Dead center perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. LSU has the lead right now, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by a field goal over NC State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. From the gun, the running back has it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. 2nd down, he'll throw it. On target to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quickly complete. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Georgia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work.
Second down coming up.
Wants to fire on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Looking downfield very late in the half. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. First and 10 for the offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on first down. It's caught. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
That's an absolute strike right there, giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back on the move. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They want to run it left here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
On third and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the fourth down.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Rutgers is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 16 over Nebraska. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the ground with the back. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Orange will have to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Takes it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. It's caught downfield. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Tries to do it himself on the draw. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He's got it on the run. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. A little release to the back. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Swings it out to the flat. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem.
Georgia, 34. Syracuse, 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Return
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. He'll do it himself. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Offense in a bunch formation. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
Quarterback running on the draw. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Dogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's got it on the right. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking that right to the face.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
41, Syracuse, 6.
On the move from inside is 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. His drive will open from the 15. The give on the counter. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. Takes the easy completion. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a third down. Snagged out of the air. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, it's complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a second and long.
On the play. Brings up second down.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a first down. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Syracuse will be forced to punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the back. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Brought down at the 33-yard line. Second down coming up.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So we'll the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to throw on first down. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. And they get him on the ground. They get the turnover. They get a chunk of yards, and they are in business. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Oh, better look out. And they'll knock him down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short.
Third down coming up.
They'll try to get it through the air. He caught it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Power ahead. Touchdown, Cuse. Great job by the back on the option. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. South Alabama is getting cooked right now at home, and it's all over but the pride. A lopsided affair with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 20 to Virginia Tech.
Looking left.
We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's the pressure. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Gets it out fast.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. If you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to sneak it.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This has just not gone his way.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Rushes on him. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
He's stopping behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They're setting up the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. Zings it complete to the right. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down.
And that's a first down.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Give to the running back. Got room to work. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Safe completion on the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. That last completion sets him up on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Now on first and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6? How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points, because this dude is automatic.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd down.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Second down.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They go right back to it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Syracuse doing business in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Takes the easy one to the back. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to the air. Setting up the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. He splits the uprights.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff from the gun. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. Right back to the well. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama. There is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.